Hello and welcome to Last Time On. This is the podcast for people who want to watch all this prestige television, but who's got time for it?
I've got time, and apparently I had time to watch a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, but then we didn't have time to talk about it, so I've got too much time.
I had time to. I didn't have time to watch any prestige television, but I did have time to do an insomnia-inducing deep dive into the history of the French Foreign Legion. So I'm once again filling my brain with useless knowledge. Hit me up, guys. I'd love to give you bad answers about the French Foreign Legion. Taking a break from Star Trek trivia. Oh, goodness. Hi.
Oh,
hey, everyone.
geez.
I'm Victor.
I'm
I
Xhafer.
could smell that through the audio.
And it smells like hamburger helper and onions. So, just FYI.
And
Hamburger
I
helper,
am
not
Ben.
just onion.
And
Anyways.
onions. Yeah.
And onions. Well, I always was under the impression hamburger helper was just onions.
Sometimes it's
No.
garlic powder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I added some fresh diced onions to make it fancy. So.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I would used to, in college, I would get a 4-piece dollar nugget from Wendy's and cut it up and throw it in my chicken ramen to make it fancy. So
There is a new YouTube channel on YouTube that I got hooked on called Cocoa Butter, and they have a video called Black People versus White People Struggle Meals, or it was. The one I watched was Black People versus Latino Struggle Meals, and the guy representing the Team Latino brought in a quesadilla with, oh God, with white American cheese and bologna in it. And oh God, dude.
that's a struggle meal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
he was
that's
like,
real.
He added up his groceries and was all, yeah, this would cost you around about $20. I'm like, okay, I've had struggle meals in my day, and $20.
You've got $20.
That
It's
is
not
not
a struggle.
yes,
That's not a
thank you,
struggle
guys.
meal. Struggle meal is $3 or under.
Right? Is what you fished out of
And
change out
that's,
of your couch.
I mean, like, my struggle meal used to be like, I would splurge and it would be $1.25.
right? Yeah.
But that was back in my misbegotten youth.
Yeah, hamburger helper was,
I remember
would be
back
the,
when Arby's would have the 5 for $5, and it was just like, this isn't food for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
5 for 5 Arby deal. Yeah, that
Freeze
they
them.
had it.
I used
they
to
were
buy a ton and freeze them. Yeah.
They were fighting inflation for the longest time because they held out until they finally dropped it. Either that or they shrank the size of the sandwiches. So
No, it's just cold outside, Victor.
that's
So
I was in the
Hey, everyone.
pool.
we have Downton Abbey
yes,
just
we do.
recap
roast beef
to talk
sandwich
about.
in the pool.
Oh God, that's gross.
Horsey sauce just dripping out the back.
Ew.
What's wrong with horsey sauce dripping out her roast beef sandwich, Victor?
Don't act like you don't know what's wrong with horsey sauce dripping out of a roast beef sandwich.
I love horsey
I don't know.
sauce.
I just get the 3 pepper sauce.
3 peppers is legit too. 3 peppers on curly fries. That was my jam for a minute, but
I've never heard of 3 pepper sauce from Arby's.
yeah.
Huh? They must not have that here in Texas, which sounds wrong because that sounds like something that belongs in Texas.
I guarantee they do.
You just got to ask for it, just like chili sauce at Wendy's.
Oh, I didn't know they had. Man, the things I'm learning from you guys.
So, spicy chicken sandwich at Wendy's,
Mm-hmm.
no mayo. Ask for chili sauce packets. It's the sauce that you add to the chili to make it hotter.
Mm-hmm.
Legit.
Clutch.
Oh, on the subject of struggle meals, that's something I did back when I was fucking waiting for my pension to go through, and I had to spend a few months like really struggling. I would go to the local Arby's, which was walking distance, so I didn't have to use gas.
Yeah.
And if you download the app, not Arby's, McDonald's, and I'll go to local McDonald's, and the McDonald's app is like the only one when you get reward points. It is the only one that updates immediately. So here's the key to getting free food from McDonald's. You can't order it all at once. You order one thing, you get your reward points, and you order the next cheapest thing, you get your bonus reward points. Then you stack up the reward points together, and then get a free Big Mac. And yeah, you just sit there and just keep hitting the button for order. It's you feel like a baller. Anyway, so yeah, well, you know who's never had a struggle meal in their entire life is the entire cast of Downton Abbey.
Some of the servants might have.
Yeah, I'm sure some of the servants have, but
I am sure Mosley has had a struggle meal.
That is true. Mosley most definitely did.
I'm sure Mosley has had a struggle meal and a meal he's struggled to eat.
Well, I think all British food is something that you struggle to eat.
Oh, man, there's some good shit.
Is there, though?
Is there good shit, or is there good shit because they stole it? Like, what are we talking about?
Right.
Fish and chips is good.
That is true.
I mean, and that there's no stolen spices in fish and chips.
I do want to try some. I want to do a blind taste test of like American fish and chips versus like actual British fish and chips, and see if I can.
British
actually
fish
tell
and
the
chips
difference.
is better.
All right. I hear the newspaper gives it flavor.
I wouldn't know because I can't eat fish, but
Are you allergic to fish?
I have a digestive intolerance. I can't
Oh.
digest fish.
Oh man. That
So I'm not
sounds painful.
allergic. It just sits in me like a rock, and I feel super sick. And then it won't come out one end, so it has to come out the other eventually. My body
there.
just rejects it.
Been there before. Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, I imagine it's like the difference between like KFC and good fried chicken.
Oh, KFC is horrible, man. I hadn't eaten KFC in the longest time, and the place where I'm living at now, it's like right on the outskirts of town, and it's not too far. It's not completely out in the boonies. It's less than a 5-minute drive into town, and the very first place to eat is a KFC, and I ate there twice. First time, okay, I could maybe understand. Maybe they're having a bad day, but the second time, when you spend $20 and you barely get any chicken and it tastes like cardboard, no, dude, KFC, what happened to you, man? Colonel Sanders is rolling in his grave. Shame on KFC, unless you want to sponsor our podcast, in which case, I will gladly edit this out.
Let's go with the bonus situation. We have never talked about the bonus situation.
Sorry, can I say something?
We have to talk about the ending of Downton.
Yes, we
because
do.
last episode we reviewed 2 episodes. We need a final determination because it matters for the points on
And
which
I will say-
episode counts as the finale.
I know I'm biased, but one and only one episode of Downton Abbey has an episode name. And it is the finale.
To be fair, the Christmas specials are named Christmas Special Year. But I do understand where you're coming from. And actually, Ben, even though I do not immediately benefit from it, I do tend to agree. I do think that your episode should count as the finale. But I'm not the only one with skin in this game. Victor.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the updated points thing here, and Ben, I see you have done some math, and you have upgraded your point total to 19. Haha. I'm eager to hear your argument for these.
I mean, we'll go through it, but first we
Okay.
have to figure this out.
Yeah.
So we're saying that the finale is the finale. The episode named The Finale is the finale. Not the last episode of Season 6, and not the 2 movies.
So
Or 3 movies.
the final Christmas
Which we didn't watch
special,
at all.
you're saying,
Yes.
is the actual finale. So let's take a look over here. Okay, let's see what Wikipedia has to
Before
say.
I did a
No,
I
Victor,
did a little
we're
bit
not
of
going
research.
to do this. We're not going to do this back-ended by figuring out who gets the most points if we do this. We decide first, then we look at the Excel.
Well-
Close the Excel tab.
Well, I don't
just
have
think
the
in your heart.
Okay, fine.
Which
Closing
one
the Excel
is?
tab. Well, I
Which
didn't
one
open
is the
Excel.
finale?
I opened up Wikipedia, and if I go to the article titled Series 6, 2015, it I should just drop a screenshot of this into the Discord because it says title Season 1, Episode 1, title Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3, and so on until Episode 8, which is what Xhafer and I thought was the finale. But
Yes.
then it has a little red bar here, and it says special, and beneath that, episode overall number 52, in quotation air quotes, the finale. So
It's
I
the
don't think-
finale.
it's
I will
the finale.
I mentioned I had done this to you guys.
But it aired on December
beforehand.
25th. Ah,
We can ask Mr. Carson. So, dear listener, I have, as I've mentioned on Pod a couple of times here or there, I'm a data programmer professionally. I have a home server set up. I have built a local LLM model using Chat GPT or what nano model? It's not going to GPT 4.0 Nano, I think. One that I can run locally. I'm not wasting any water. I'm not accessing a data center anywhere. It's all running off of my home server lab.
but it does require you to, every time you ask it a question, you have to pull a bottle of water out of your fridge and just dump it on the floor.
Pour
right?
it on the computer.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible. It'd be terrible for my home server. So I'm using stuff that's already been all of the trees that have burned because of it have already burned long ago. So I'm just making the most use out of those wasted resources at this point.
You're selling
And
out
not
humanity,
giving any money.
but ethically. You're
I'm not
ethically
giving anyone any money, and I'm not supporting any fascists indirectly. So I've trained this model. I've given it all of the Downton Abbey wiki. I've given it all of the Wikipedia pages. I've told it to ignore the movies. And I've also instructed it to speak as if it were Mr. Carson from the TV show. So I have this model open up in my other browser here. We can just ask it what the last episode of the show is. And
Let's see what it
Man.
says.
Wait a minute. You can't ask it what is the last episode. You have to ask it what is the finale. Because if you say last episode, let's
if
do
I
both.
say the finale, then it's going to say the finale. Because it's going to assume I'm
well,
talking
it's also
about
going
that
to say the
episode.
same thing if you ask it what the last.
No,
episode.
Victor, this is not an advanced model here. If you give it a bone, it's going to run with it. Okay, this is a dog begging for a treat version of AI here.
Okay, bone your AI.
All right, what's the last episode of the show? Takes a little bit of time to process.
Get that water bottle ready.
The final episode of Downton Abbey is the finale, the Christmas special of the 6th series, broadcast on the 25th of December 2015. It is set on New Year's Eve, 1925, and I am pleased to report that it concludes matters in a manner befitting the house.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendar. Ben was right.
It happens sometimes. It then gives me a synopsis of everything that happens in it, which is fun. In Mr. Carson's voice, actually, it's pretty fun here. But it ends with everything in short is as it should be, which is fun.
Everything is as it should be.
So I guess that answers that. So we know that Edith is the last sister to get married. But hey, Ben, question.
Yeah.
I've got a couple things here that I had a lot of predictions that revolved around the finale, and you watched the episode. Did anyone die in that episode?
No.
Ah, damn.
All right. The series did not end in the 1930s, unfortunately. Nope. It ended in 1926. But at least two characters I suggested would make a cameo appearance that had left the show in the finale. Did anyone come back for that big finale special, Ben? Did we see any familiar faces? Who?
Rose.
But Rose wasn't from
Rose
season
came
1.
back. Did I specify season 1?
You did not
I'm afraid
specify
you
from
did.
season 1. You said one returning character.
He said from the main credits from season 1. I did my homework.
That sounds like it's way too specific to be me. I usually try to
you have
weasel my
only
way
yourself
out
to
of
blame.
specific stuff.
you are going to have to take this up with past Xhafer.
Okay.
You two are going to have to fight it out.
All right. Well, that's a lot of lost points for me. But
Well, I mean,
that's
either
fine.
way,
But
I don't
but
remember
Rose
you
is
saying
back?
that.
Okay, Rose
What?
is back.
You did say
Yeah,
two
just Rose.
characters, and we only got one. So
Okay.
Yep. But that also means you didn't get the point.
what are you talking
Yeah.
about? Oh,
Because,
fuck! We
Victor,
did
you
say
had-
that. We
Yeah,
did
if
say
it was-
that opposite of whatever Xhafer predicts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
did
Victor doesn't
specifically
get that
say
point
if
either.
one. But wait a minute. He did specifically say two characters from the main credits from season 1, and Rose was not in season 1. So do we have a season 1 character that returned?
I don't believe
we
he said
do-
from season 1. But
if we do have a season 1 character that returned, then that's 2 characters that returned because Rose also came back. So
man,
if
you are
so
just
Gwen
ignoring
showed
what I'm
up
saying.
or something.
You're just ignoring
Well-
what it's saying about how you specified main characters from season 1.
I
and
don't
Rose
remember
was
him
not in
saying
season-
that.
Okay, hang on. Let me get the podcast out here.
At least 2 characters who were in the main credits in previous seasons
Fuck!
come back for the finale. And I'm gonna say I'm looking for actors here more than anything else. So-
All right. Damn it.
All right.
I could have sworn you said season 1. This is some Mandela effect shit. I blame the Large Hadron Collider for my loss.
I've already updated the Excel for you, Victor.
Fuck. Oh, man. Okay.
All right, so for everyone at home, we will review our predictions. I'll go first. My first prediction is we would get an uncouth foreigner. We got a couple. We got a bunch of mean Russians, which is a drink I make with just mostly vodka.
Mean Russians.
Then someone learns to read. Daisy goes back to school. We have 50% cast turnover by the finale. I think if you included everyone who comes and goes, we might have gotten close, but we churn through a lot of the same roles, so not getting a point there. Bates' wife returns. Bonus if she steals stuff. No, but she does try to frame Bates for her murder, which seems worse.
Oh, was she the one who killed Green?
No, she's the reason he goes to jail. I read this. She kills herself in a way so that it seems like Bates murdered her.
Wow.
Knowing
that is
she's
spite.
depressed and wants to kill herself, but also wants to ruin his life. Daisy becomes a cook. That's true. Mary gets pregnant out of wedlock. No, it's in wedlock. Thomas and Jimmy bang. That isn't true, but Jimmy does get yelled at by Mrs. Hughes for leading Thomas on because he's just flirting with everyone.
Wow.
Sybil dies in the war. No, she dies in childbirth. Show ends before 1937. That is true.
Nailed
We
it,
don't
yep.
even make it to the 30s. Edith does not marry Gregson. That's true. She just gets knocked up. Miss Crawley saves 2 more lost souls, and we see it. I don't think we get there. She is saving more people, but mostly it's through the working at the hospital, and then she rescues Lord Merton. People fall for 3 more of Thomas's schemes. It seems like Thomas stopped scheming just in time for me to not get those points. Thomas does get his comeuppance, though, so
Yeah.
I got that point.
Yeah.
Grantham is shitty to a woman. Seems like
Yeah. No. He.
that happened every episode.
Yeah. That was That was right before the finale. Not finale. The penultimate episode we watched, where. Oh wait. Well, was he shitty to someone in the finale? Was he shitty to a woman in the finale?
He was shitty to someone in both of our episodes.
Okay,
I comment.
Because he mentioned at the dinner
It doesn't
table,
matter which one.
as he was sitting.
Doesn't
he-
matter which one we talk about.
Yeah.
In your episode, he's like, "Oh well, it must be nice having an artist in the family."
Yeah.
And in mine, he's just like, "Oh, Cora running a hospital."
Okay, yeah, that sounds like. Yeah.
The movies end with only Carson and Hughes still there. Well, Carson's not going to be there, so no. Edith does move to London. Thomas doesn't leave, and the show does end with Merton marrying Isabel. So altogether, with all of my points, I am at 19.
Merton marries Isabel?
Yes, that was Lord Merton. You wrote Mutton in the Excel, but that's not his
Yeah,
name.
maybe that's why I didn't remember. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on to Victor's predictions. I did predict that we would get a Game of Thrones actor, and if you if you fire up Amazon Prime and put it on Downton Abbey, the final season, you will see the actor who played. Fuck, I'm forgetting his name now. Son of a bitch. Jorah Mormont played one of the suitors for Mary. and he was just a dick. But his face.
Oh,
was just
Ian
right
Glenn?
there. Yes, that guy. And there were a couple of other Game of Thrones actors, but no, besides Gwen, that I remember I looked up, but they were like background characters. No one you would recognize though. But so I'm counting on Mormont for that point. 1 point there. Then we got the secret bastard child. Totally called it. I didn't think it was going to be Edith though. Got plenty of dramatic letter readings. Daisy getting the biggest character arc. Daisy, you let me down, girl. There's no way I could possibly argue that one. Someone secretly living in the Abbey. I don't know. No, did that never happen? I don't know. I might have to go ask the Descript Downton Parlor room if we ever got a secret squatter in the Abbey. Thomas, you came so close to outranking Carson in the end. Just like I read the recap about how they bring Thomas back, and Carson retired, but he's still the honorary head butler. Oh, so close to that. But I do remember you saying something about how the Abbey did catch fire.
There was a fire. The Abbey didn't catch fire.
No! Ah, cursed. And we didn't see a goon squad. This theme song did never change. We got a character named after a color. We got Marigold. Lord Grantham never got fired. But we did see no guns. We never saw a non-white person in a speaking role. Granny Violet did have a dalliance that returned. And that's the whole plot. That is the entire plot.
No, because
of
you
one
said
of the
that
movies.
after. You said that after the Russian prince showed up, and he never shows back up again.
He never shows back up, but the entire plot of where is it? Damn it, where is it? Yep, there it is. Yes, there it is. Downton Abbey, A New Era. Set in 1928, it centers around the ramifications of the fact that the Dowager had a brief liaison with a French aristocrat shortly before conceiving Robert. I knew it! I knew it because the way that they were saying, oh, it's a good thing Granny had him after father was born, otherwise, blah, blah, blah.
All right.
And also the Abbey.
I don't know, Xhafer, are we counting the films?
The films.
We are not counting the films.
Bullshit. This bullshit accounts.
If we
It
count the
absolutely
films,
counts.
I get a ton more points
How do
very
you get a
quickly.
ton more
We're not
points?
counting the films then. We're not counting the films.
Because, one, we go to the 1930s. Two,
That's a fair argument, son of a
Maggie Smith dies.
She does die.
Because she dies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, there's stuff that happens here. So, I mean, I don't think Mary gets remarried in any of those to be the last sister to get married, but I haven't checked.
Yeah, that already doesn't count because Edith didn't get married before Mary got married. Mary got married before Edith got married because she was concerned
That's what,
about.
if we count, I'm saying if there's a possibility Mary got remarried in the movies after Edith
then it
got
still
married
wouldn't
in
count.
the finale.
But it still wouldn't count because Mary was already married before Edith got married.
No, it's not. It was.
It's
no,
the
that's
last
not-
wedding we
The
see.
last wedding we see was Mary.
That is some retconning right there.
No, it's not.
It's
I was
absolutely
very
retconning.
clear.
You said it should, no,
was very
because when
clear.
we landed
No,
on that
no,
episode.
I made a point of going into great detail about
but
that
when
one,
we
Victor.
recorded that episode, you were like, "Oh, I lost my point. Mary got married before Edith."
But then her husband died.
So
and
did
he
we get
got a
6
second
weddings
chance at
anyway?
life.
and then it was.
But that's good.
I was eligible.
She's still married, though.
It's fine. It doesn't matter
Okay.
because we're not counting the movies, and I don't know if she gets married in them, which was the whole thing I said anyway. So it doesn't fucking matter. Continue.
Oh, it's my turn to continue.
Yep. We get another
course.
Butler Bunker breakfast.
Yep, we got
Say
a
that
new-
3 times fast.
New technology introduced, which I was counting on points getting for They mentioned the airlines in what was not the final episode, commercial airlines. But we also got a hairdryer, and the opposite
Yes.
of Xhafer predicts. So, yeah, 2 characters and a main credit. Why did you suddenly give yourself points for that, Xhafer?
Oh, we'll talk about that in a moment, won't we?
Okay. All right, your turn.
All right. My predictions: we never see Daredevil again. That is true. Thomas is the messiest bitch. True. Mary is the last sister to get married. Not true. It's Edith. World War I over by the end of season 2. That was correct. At least 2 season 1 characters died in World War I. Only one that was a named character. There are other characters that get referenced as dying in World War I, but they were not like on-screen characters like the cousin who got shot.
Who died in World War One?
Yeah, who died in World War One?
Well, I asked. I asked here. William Mason died in World War One.
Oh,
Mr. Mason.
No. He was the other footman.
Yes. Anna and Bates get married. Called it. Sybil and or Thomas die. Sybil dies.
Yep.
Carson and Hughes, heart sign,
Yep.
correct. 6 weddings exactly.
Too specific.
I asked my Mr. Carson. It was too specific. How many weddings do you think there are in the show? Because I have the list.
Oh God, I'm gonna say less than 6.
Less than 6, Ben? You can take that over?
I'm going to take 8.
8? Okay. Before I reveal the answer, are either of you... Do you guys want to make a point wager on that?
No.
I have the answer in front of me. No? Okay.
Now, wait, is this we see them or they are referenced?
This is weddings that we see.
Because, like, in the finale...
Weddings
Merton
that take
and
place in
Isabel's-
the show.
Yeah, Merton and Isabel's wedding happens, but we don't see it.
No, this is weddings that happen in the show. Or at least attempted weddings that happen in the show. Weddings and attempted weddings that happen in the show.
How many?
8.
Damn!
Should have bet the point, Ben. And I even said it after I knew you had guessed right.
Damn, he never does anything nice to you.
Right.
That's true.
It's not true. I took Henry for the whole day today. I took him to work. It was a blast.
Oh, that's sweet.
We had a good time. It was bringing
That was
your
a nice
kids to
thing
work
for
day.
Henry.
It was a nice thing for Henry. That's true. He got
There's
pizza
no
and
bring
a
your
soda with
bring your
lunch.
Ben to work day. I didn't get to decorate a cupcake.
He did decorate me a cupcake as a thank you. It's in the fridge. All right, so William Mason and Daisy get married.
What? And then he
Conducted
dies.
at his deathbed in the 2nd series.
What? Wow.
Yep. At the insistence of the Dowager Countess, Bates and Anna. Quiet civil ceremony during the 2nd series. Lady Mary and Matthew Crawley in the 3rd series. Edith and Sir Anthony Strawlin begins, but Sir Anthony abandons the proceedings at the altar.
Yes, we know she got left at the altar.
Rose and Atticus Ulrich in the 5th series. Mr. Carson, Mrs. Hughes in the 6th series. Lady Mary and Henry Talbot in the 6th series. And Lady Edith and Lord Hexam in the finale. 7 ceremonies of varying degrees of success. 8 if one counts Sir Anthony's abandoned attempt. Per Mr. Carson. All right. Daisy and Alfred become a thing. I did not say Alfred. I said Mason. I was trying to I said Mason, not Alfred. And you insisted that it was Alfred Mason. And I disagreed with you. So you got it wrong on here on your prediction list. Because I did specify Mason. And we fought about that. So that's 1 point back to me. Gwen returns.
When did Gwen return?
Gwen returns in the episode after the season 6 one that we watched, series 6, episode 3. Gwen Dawson, Mrs. Harding as she'd become at that point, having married a Mr. John Harding, returns in the 3rd episode of the 6th series. She arrives at Downton as a guest for lunch, accompanied by her husband.
Did you specify we have to see her?
I'm looking that up right now. That was...
All the other ones say C
So 4.
in the predictions, so I'm guessing no. But
I'm
if
not
Victor really
trusting Victor's dictation.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
fair.
I'll give you some dictation.
Sup. All right. Well, I'll just continue onward while he looks it
Yes,
up.
continue.
We never see Rose again. No points. We saw Rose again immediately. Anna and Bates stay to the finale. True. Thomas is no longer a footman. True. One of the olds dies. incorrect. Someone dies in the finale, correct. Series ends in the 1930s, correct. At least 2 characters in the main credits return for the finale. There are 2.
Who?
Because Rose comes back.
Yes.
But Ben, we didn't know this because he wasn't in Series 6, Episode 2, and we didn't think anything of it. And we saw him in Series 6, Episode 8, because that is his return to the show after having been gone and removed from the opening credits. Tom moves to Boston at the end of Season 5.
Because he's Irish.
Yes, 100%. Yes. Look, I didn't write the show.
Racist
You can
ass
get upset
show.
at the racism later. But that is a point for me.
Wait, so, Xhafer,
yes.
you said 2 characters return for the finale.
Yeah.
He returned before the finale. Guys,
I said
just
2
at home,
characters.
Xhafer looked real aggravated when I said that. And it made me feel real good. I don't care how this goes. That was worth it for me.
Wait a minute. So, hang on. All right, I'm looking at the transcript of this episode where Xhafer predicted that Gwen would return. He said,
Yeah.
"My evening prediction, fuck you, Ben, Gwen does come back." And immediately,
Because he said Gwen never comes back.
immediately
That
you
was his
said,
prediction.
one of us will get points, and then my primetime prediction. Okay, but I don't see anywhere where...
He never says we see her, so he gets the point.
But Ben, where did you didn't predict Gwen would come back? Or would or wouldn't?
I think he did as a not prediction, but in the episode.
I think I
when we
just
were
said no.
discussing it.
She's Rose Leslie. She's not coming back. She's off gallivanting with Kit Harington. She's not coming back. to
It
that
might not
damn
even
show.
been that episode. He said it during, it was like during the
Well,
episode.
he
It wasn't an
specifically
official
said one of us
prediction.
will get points. So that's what
Oh.
confused me.
I mean, I might have been wrong about what he had predicted in a previous episode.
I think that was the episode where we recorded and you were like running off of like no sleep for 4 days straight or something.
Oh yeah, it happens.
He beats somebody else dies. Maybe it's really...
Anyways, Thomas left the main credits and was back for the finale. He was a main credits
Tom.
character. Tom, not Thomas. Left the credits, returned for the finale.
Tom was in every episode we saw.
That's true.
He was not in season 6.
Six,
or series
episode
6, Episode
he was
2.
gone for one episode.
Yeah.
One episode that we saw,
God.
which is why we didn't know that he was gone for a whole season. And it wasn't until Mr. Carson informed me so kindly that he had moved to Boston, which you can't even be mad about because that is the most racist BBC shit and 100% exactly what they would do.
I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at animal cruelty.
You can excuse racism.
So,
But I can't help but notice, Ben, that ties us up.
This is
Well,
this
so
is the
Victor?
most dubious ass tie I have ever seen.
Well, because Victor, how is it worded in the Excel sheet?
It's a
Xhafer's
which part?
last prediction.
At least 2 characters in the main credits. Yeah, I was actually wrong about that.
No, read the whole
Yeah, okay.
gosh darn thing.
What
Victor.
I wrote was at least 2 characters in the main credits from season 1 return from the finale, which is not what Xhafer said. I was incorrect about that.
Return
because
for
Tom
the finale.
returned before the finale.
Yeah.
And also for the finale. I did not specify. He was a main credits character. He was no longer a main credits character.
I know,
and
I'm just
he came
being
back for the finale. Grammatically, it works.
Thomas was in the episode we watched though with
Tom,
yeah,
not Thomas.
Whatever. But they both were.
Yeah, but he is
Prediction
back
was made
also.
before
Like,
that, anyways.
it would have
So-
been a more dubious claim if he was only in the episode you guys watched.
So, Ben, did you have any open points? Did you have anything you want me to ask Mr. Carson to end this tiebreaker?
Let me see.
Wait a minute. I was dating Alfred. This is very confusing. Yeah. Transcript from our Downton Abbey season 4 episode 2. You ruined the prophecy. That's fine. I'll go first. My daytime prediction. They've been teasing it for 2 seasons now. Daisy and William become a thing. You mean Daisy and Alfred. Daisy and William. William's been gone since season 2. No, William Mason. O'Brien's nephew. Alfred. I thought that was Alfred. His name's Alfred? His name's Alfred. Okay, then.
So...
I just wanted to read that.
So I predicted
we both know
Mason.
who I'm talking about. Is what you said.
We clearly don't. Who the fuck's Alfred?
And looking at mine, Xhafer, I don't think there are any that aren't confirmed.
Okay. Victor, do you have any unconfirmed that I should ask Mr. Carson?
Did Lord Grantham ever get kicked out of the Abbey? Or what? I remember we argued about this, and I said specifically, Lord Grantham will not be in charge of the Abbey.
Okay. Was Lord Grantham ever not in charge of Downton Abbey? Let's see what it says. I think Mary is in charge by the finale, but
she is.
Oh, wait. Indeed, he was on more than one occasion. During the Great War, which was before you made this prediction, Downton Abbey was converted into a convalescent home for wounded officers.
Oh, wow.
While Lord Grantham retained ownership, the running of the house passed considerably into other hands. Lady Grantham took charge of domestic arrangements, and Isabel Crowley, Matthew's mother, inserted herself in the management of the hospital. Lord Grantham himself returned to uniform, but was refused active service on account of his age, which I believe frustrated him a great deal. Let's see. In the 6th series, Grantham has an ulcer that bursts dramatically at a dinner table. Lady Mary and Mr. Branson assumed responsibility for operations during his recovery. Lord Grantham's relationship with his own authority was, if I may so, occasionally complicated by his reluctance to embrace change. And there's also a thing, he had an investment in the Grand Trunk Railway that proved catastrophic in Series 3, and Matthew Crowley's acceptance of the Swire inheritance effectively made him co-owner. We knew that.
Yeah. I predicted this after we saw that, so that one wouldn't count.
Okay, so I guess when he has his ulcer and has to go in for surgery and stuff, he had a really bad ulcer burst, and Mary took over. So I think that counts.
So he had an ulcer that's got the beat that makes Mary the agent?
Now, your prediction says he gets the stanky boot. Mm-hmm. Is that what we're discussing?
He don't get no stanky boot.
No stanky boot. He was not forced out in a manner that I would describe as stanky boot.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Victor is hoisted by the petard of his own verbiage here.
I might be, but this might make the whole thing moot. Did the Abbey ever catch fire?
I hope this AI overreacts like crazy. Raises an eyebrow with the gravity appropriate to so alarming a proposition. It does indeed.
Yes! Woohoo!
In the 4th series, a fire breaks out in Lady Enid's bedroom.
Woohoo!
She had been burning letters, as I understand it, to her deeply troubled situation regarding Mr. Gregson, and the fire took hold beyond control. The flames spread with considerable alarm before the household becomes aware of the danger. Pauses with a look that suggests the memory is not entirely comfortable. It was Mr. Barrow who distinguished himself on that occasion. I'll give him that. Whatever one might say about Mr. Barrow's character, and there is historically rather a great deal one could say, he acted with genuine courage in assuring Lady Edith escaped to safety. It was one of those moments that reminded me, one, that there was rather more to a man than his disagreeable habits might suggest. The fire was extinguished without the loss of life.
The Abbey does not burn.
Where was the room located, Ben? Where was the room? It's part of the Abbey.
I think Victor pretty definitively gets that one.
Woohoo! Oh, I just got a text from my mother asking if I'm okay.
No.
Which puts our final scores at Ben and Xhafer tied at 19. Victor winning the season with 20 points.
Hell, it's about time.
Yeah. Is this your first? This can't be your first.
No, this
win,
is the
it?
second time I won. The only other time I won was
Okay.
when I made you guys watch The Expanse, and which I couldn't even participate.
You had already seen all of. How did you?
Remember,
how did
we
you
put me
win
in the
anyways?
airlock at the end of every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Victor, here I get to beseech you.
You're gonna beseech me? You barely know me.
How can I do a viper bite, but with a question mark?
Well, I'm happy. I was so for sure that I had lost, but
I'm just so happy that this one was close. This made it fun.
I don't want to celebrate too soon. If there's anything I've learned in life, is not to celebrate too soon. Do we have any more possibilities we can ask Carson to?
I mean, I guess Thomas doesn't outrank Carson. Yeah.
Yeah, that ooh. Well,
Someone living in the Abbey secretly.
well, let's make it.
You can ask if Carson and Hughes are the only people left at the final movie.
I can't because I purposely didn't feed it movie information.
Oh gosh darn it!
Well, hang on. I can just we can just fast forward to the end of the.
I made a point of that. I kept all the movie shit out of there so it wouldn't give us wrong answers.
And you programmed it with Mr. Carson's personality, from what I'm understanding.
I had it read because it read all the wiki, so it read quotes from Mr. Carson, and it kind of put together a little thing based off of that.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think all the movies are on Netflix. I think.
Well, here we can just do film sequels, grand finale, 1930. Daisy's still there.
Nah.
Mr. Carson is not there.
Oh, that's right, because he's out in his retirement house. Yeah. I mean, he could have showed back up for, because they said they would bring him back in for special occasions.
Looks like Mrs. Patmore is still around, too. Also, Paul Giamatti.
What?
What?
Man.
Paul Giamatti. Wait.
How is he in everything?
Paul Giamatti's in more than just the movies, guys.
What?
Paul
How did we
Giamatti
miss this?
Paul Giamatti is Cora's brother.
What?
And in at least one of the Christmas specials before the movies.
Man.
So this is a moment I'm going to bring up something awesome I learned about Paul Giamatti. Have you guys seen the Planet of the Apes movies, the new ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So Paul Giamatti is in them. He plays an orangutan.
Wait a minute.
He's the orangutan.
But if I remember correctly, the orangutan doesn't speak. It speaks in sign language. Is it motion capture?
He did motion capture for the orangutan. And this is why I love Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
Because he was approached to be in the movies, and his agents were like, yes, but he's not playing a monkey. You hire Paul Giamatti. He needs to have speaking lines, he needs to be a human. Mm-hmm. And Paul Giamatti goes, fuck you guys. If I'm going to be in Planet of the Apes, I'm going to be a goddamn fucking ape. You get me a job as a goddamn monkey. And so that's why he's the orangutan.
Yeah, that orangutan.
Paul Giamatti was in the Series 4 special, The London Season.
Wow.
Okay, we are watching that as our go back. It is decided.
Oh, okay.
I was going to ask Mr. Carson what the best episode was.
I don't care. It's the one with Paul Giamatti.
That is true. Well, I think it was the season 3 or season 4 Christmas special.
See, and this is
the highest rated.
This is important because I was going to say whatever
that
bullshit
is the Paul
happened,
Giamatti episode.
It is?
I was going to say
Well,
whatever
season
bullshit
4, yeah.
happened with Pamuk, but now I don't care because we got Paul Giamatti.
Yeah. That's definitive. Daisy, chill. Daisy's excited for me here.
Okay, Mrs. Patmore.
Okay, Carson's answer is great because he says, personally, I find the episode where Mrs. Hughes agreed to marry me and then the episode where we got married are my favorite episodes.
Aw.
Oh, that's fun.
And then it actually says, but if I was pressed, season 2, episode 7, where Matthew dies in the car accident.
Ooh, that is dramatic.
No, that's the one where he proposes. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
where he
'cause he doesn't
proposes
die
to
until
Lady
season
Mary
3.
in the falling snow at the servants' ball. And then the third episode of the third series is Lady Sybil's death. That's another one. But no, I'm here for Paul Giamatti. Let's watch the Paul Giamatti episode. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we'll be back next week with the last episode of our Downton coverage with Season 7, Episode 9, the London season. And we'll also have Victor tell us what we're watching.
I'm so happy. I'd like to thank all the viewers. And I'd like to thank Mr. Carson for having my back here.
And I'd like to thank Wright for letting us use Goon Squad as our theme music. They just announced a number of summer dates, including one on my birthday, but I'm not going to be able to make it, which is a bummer, because it's nowhere near me, and I have the thing to do the next day. So that's unfortunate, but go see Ripe on tour this summer. It's a blast. Hell yeah, live.
And thank you, listener. If you enjoy our podcast, please, if you would be so kind, leave us a review anywhere. Leave us a review on iTunes, on Facebook, on Yelp, wherever you might find a review. If you leave us a review, we will love you forever. And in addition to loving you forever, we will also give you a shout out here on the show. And if you don't like our show, well, just keep that shit to yourself.
And we'll see you next time on Last Time On.